the most important relationship of your life. Listen carefully. The longest relationship you will ever have in your life is not with your partner. It's not with your friends. It's not even with your family. It's with yourself. From the moment you were born until your very last breath, you are the only person who will be there every single second. And yet, most people treat themselves worse than anyone else ever could. We live in a world that constantly tells us we're not enough. Social media compares your life to everyone else's highlight reel. Hollywood sells you perfection. Even the people around you sometimes measure your worth by what you achieve, how you look, or how much money you make. But let me tell you something powerful. You were not born to compete with the world. You were born to become yourself. Look at icons like Oprah Winfrey. She wasn't accepted by everyone. She was criticized, doubted, underestimated, but she believed in herself before the world believed in her. Think about Dwayne Johnson. Before the fame, before Hollywood, he was broke, sleeping on a mattress with $7 in his pocket. What changed? His belief in himself. Not approval, not validation, belief. Self-love is not arrogance. It's not selfishness. It's not thinking you're better than anyone else. Self-love is deciding you are worthy, even when you fail, even when you're rejected, even when nobody claps for you. Because here's the truth most people avoid. If you don't love yourself, you will beg the world to do it for you. And that's dangerous. You'll stay in relationships that drain you. You'll accept disrespect because you're afraid to be alone. You'll shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Why? Because you don't want to lose people. But let me ask you something. Why are you so afraid of losing others when you're constantly losing yourself? Loving yourself means setting boundaries. It means saying no without guilt. It means walking away from what hurts you even if you love it. In America, we celebrate independence. We admire strength. We respect people who stand tall in who they are. So why don't you stand tall in who you are? You don't need to look like someone on Instagram. You don't need to follow someone else's timeline. You don't need to live someone else's dream. You need to build a life that feels good when you wake up in the morning. And that starts with how you talk to yourself. Would you speak to your best friend the way you speak to yourself? Would you tell them they're stupid, that they're behind in life, that they'll never make it? No. So stop saying it to yourself. Self-love means forgiving yourself for your past. It means understanding that mistakes are lessons, not life sentences. It means looking in the mirror and saying, I'm not perfect, but I'm growing. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to choose peace over popularity. The strongest people in this world are not the loudest. They are the ones who know their worth and refuse to settle for less. When you love yourself, you stop chasing. You start attracting. You stop proving. You start becoming. And here's the most beautiful part. When you truly love yourself, you love others better. Because now your love is not desperate. It's not needy. It's not controlling. It's healthy. It's secure. It's powerful. Imagine waking up tomorrow and deciding, I don't need anyone's permission to be proud of myself. I don't need validation to know I matter. I am enough, as I am, while I grow. That decision alone could change your entire life. Your confidence would rise, your standards would rise, your circle would change, your opportunities would expand. Not because the world changed, but because you did. So stop waiting for someone to choose you. Choose yourself. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Save yourself. Stop waiting for love to come from the outside. Build it on the inside. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful love story you will ever write is the one between you and the person staring back at you in the mirror. And trust me, when you master that relationship, everything else in your life becomes stronger. Love yourself. Not later, not when you lose weight, not when you make more money, not when someone else finally sees your value. Now. Because you are already worthy, and the moment you truly believe that, your entire world will change.